Hello, Auburn High School. I'm Mary Margaret Buck.
And I'm Stillman Brown.
And you're watching Tiger TV. Here's what's happening around Auburn High. The first days of October are upon us, but as we look back at an eventful September, there is a lot to remember. Here at Auburn High, we took a hard look to see how we can help our fellow students with their mental health. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and Stillman Brown talked to Ms. Smith about the importance of suicide prevention and resources available to students at Auburn High.
September is Suicide Prevention Month. Suicide is a topic that should not be taken lightly. It is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States. Suicide is caused by depression, which is something many people fail to notice. Some people can seem okay when they really aren't. If you are struggling with your mental health, you can talk to our school's mental health counselor. Here's what she has to say.
Well, Suicide Prevention Month is held nationally across the United States in the month of September, and it's just one big time that we all get together to talk about the importance of people knowing that they have other options besides self-harm when it comes to when they're not feeling their best. And it's a collective teamwork to say, hey, let's talk about what this looks like and let's remind ourselves that we can prevent it. Well, we are easy to reach. We are here in the counseling center. Students can email their counselor, or their teacher can email the counselor. We have forms if they walk into the counseling center that they can actually request a counselor at that moment if the counselor is available, or if the counselor is not available but another counselor is, they can be seen. And then they can also put in a written request to see their counselor. And then parents can also make requests to their counselor, to their child's counselor, to be seen.
And then finally, do you just have a message for anyone struggling with their mental health?
Yeah, I just want to encourage everyone, because mental health is health. So we talk about our physical health, and then we try to sort of dial back when it comes to mental health, and it's important to know that it all goes together. So if your physical body is not well, we see somebody to get it, to find out what's wrong and get help. Same thing with our mental health. We have to be willing to see someone to fix that part too that's not working the way we want it to work. And if we all work together to not only make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and our own mental health, then we'll be more sensitive to others when they need that as well.
If you ever need help, call the number 988. That is the National Suicide and Mental Health Crisis number. Just remember, you are never alone, and there are plenty of people who care about you. And if you ever need to talk to someone, our counselors are all available. Please spread awareness of this month.
Thank you, Stillman and Ms. Smith, for the informative interview. If you or anyone you know is struggling, please reach out to Ms. Smith and use the resources available.
September also observed the 22nd anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Evan Clarkson met with the Auburn High School teachers and asked them about their experiences on that day.
On September 11th, 2001, the world changed forever. 19 al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked 4 civilian airliners, crashing them into the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and thanks to the bravery of the passengers of United Flights 93, afield in Pennsylvania. In all, 2,977 people lost their lives. Now, 23 years later, we interview teachers around Auburn High School to see how 9/11 still affects us today.
Where were you when the 9/11 attacks happened?
I was living in Sarasota, Florida at the time. It was very interesting because the President of the United States, George W. Bush, was actually in my hometown. Air Force One was at the runway there in Sarasota Bradenton Airport when all of that went down. And so he was actually giving a speech at one of the elementary schools, Booker Elementary School, which is near the airport. And then when the information came in that we had been attacked, they actually rushed him out of that school to the airport. We watched Air Force One actually take off and leave. We later on found out that some of the pilots actually trained in Sarasota County in a town called Venice.
At the time it was called Beignet Cafe, and this was a long time ago, and I remember walking in and going behind the counter, and my boss was looking at the television, and shortly thereafter I found out what was going on, about a little later that morning, I went to my English grad class at Auburn University, and there was a discussion about what was going on, and I came more and more to the awareness of what really had taken place, and it was just basically a day of being in shock and sort of taking it all in, taking in other people's reactions to it as well, and just, it became just very real.
I remember on the flight back, there was a magazine in the seat back pocket, and I was just kind of flipping through it, like, I don't know, was it Newsweek or something like that? But there was this story about this guy with a name that was very unfamiliar to me. But the story was about how the government had lost track of him, and they were concerned about him, and he might be trouble, and they were concerned enough that they had posted like a $1 million reward for his capture, information leading to him. And I thought, $1 million for somebody most people have never heard of? Like, who is this guy? And I just remember thinking that was really weird. And I closed the magazine and put it back in the seat back pocket and didn't think about it again until about noon on September 11th, when the anchors began to say his name, because they were interviewing then people from, the government, national security folks, who were saying, yeah, this guy Osama bin Laden, he leads this group called Al Qaeda. And I remember thinking, that's that guy. I guess they didn't find him.
We'd like to thank Mr. Pettis, Herr Martin, and Mrs. Foster for lending their time and stories for this program. To quote George Bush, none of us will ever forget this day, yet we go forward to defend freedom and all that is good and just in this world. Thank you.
Thank you to all the teachers who shared their experiences.
The month of October is Bullying Prevention and Awareness Month. If you or someone you know is being bullied, you can report it to a teacher at our school or report it on Say Something. Just remember, you are never alone, and there are people here at our school who can help you.
October is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You can support breast cancer fighters and survivors by wearing pink during the month of October. Auburn is supporting breast cancer awareness during our Pink Out the Duck game on October 27th. Please come and support breast cancer awareness.
Did you know about the After School Success Program? If not, here's some more information about it.
So the After School Success Program is Auburn High School's way to have a place for students who need some extra help in the main topics here at the high school to get a help from a teacher. It's also a place where if you've missed work and you missed a test, you can make up that test in the after school program.
There's no sign up list or anything else. You show up for help, and on different days we offer different tutorings. There's a flyer out that tells you which teachers are available and what subjects are being tutored on that day. But it's just hey, if you need help, we're here to help you as much as possible, and just show up.
Yes, I teach AP US History for the junior class. I also teach US 11 during some years. But in the after-school tutoring program, we have history teachers, we have math teachers, we have English teachers that are there to help with any subjects that you need help with.
I'm teaching Algebra 2 with statistics and pre-calculus. We offer just about everything after school. It just depends on which teachers are after school. I know that on Mondays and Wednesdays we offer mathematics help. On just about every day we offer help in English, writing, help with essays, science help, or not science, history help is offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We offer as much as we can.
The After School Success Program is an amazing resource that Auburn High School provides for its students. It offers tutoring in English, math, and history, credit recovery, and is a time where students can make up work that they may have missed. The students that are a part of this program show that they care for school and take their work seriously. More information about the After School Success Program can be found on the Auburn High School homepage.
If you liked what you saw and think this program can make you more successful, please join.
Next, we'll hear from Mary Margaret about Tiger Mochas.
Tiger Mochas is a student-run coffee shop ran by Auburn High School special education students and FCCLA. We talked to the sponsors, Mr. Meggs and Mr. Wilson, about Tiger Mochas.
So the goal of Tiger Mochas is to teach independent living and work job-based skills for our students with exceptionalities in our department, while also building partnerships and peer mentorships through FCCLA as well, and to bring the community together through something that most everyone loves, coffee.
Then we talked to two students who are baristas for Tiger Mochas, Luke Doyle and FCCLA FCCLA helper Olivia Parrish. We asked them their favorite parts about working Tiger Mochas.
I don't know. I like it and smoothie and coffee.
My favorite part about working Tiger Mochas is just seeing all the smiles and all the joy that these kids bring to not only the teachers but the rest of the student body.
Visit Tiger Mochas on Friday mornings in the Tiger Den by the practice field. Go support our Tigers!
Make sure to support our Tigers at Tiger Mochas every Friday morning.
If you are taking the ACT soon, AHS is offering free ACT tutoring in each subject area after school for all students. See Tiger Tales for information regarding times and the classrooms that are holding these sessions. Don't miss out.
As the pre-ACT testing date, Thursday, October 19th, approaches, it is extremely important that sophomores are present for Tiger Connect. Make sure to closely read Schoology announcements and Tiger Tales and follow all instructions in a timely manner. This is the first year the pre-ACT testing will be done online using student iPads, so there are requirements regarding student devices that must be done prior to testing. Please read Tiger Tales for instructions so students are prepared for testing day.
10th and 11th grade students who have registered to take the PSAT should report to AHS this Saturday, October 14th by 7:45 a.m. Testing will begin promptly at 8 a.m. and should conclude at approximately 11 a.m. Make sure to bring a writing utensil, an acceptable calculator, and their school-issued iPad. Students must download the Blue Book app from ACS's self-service on the school-issued iPad. This app is what students will use to take the test. On the day of the test, students should be sure they come to campus with their device fully updated and 100% charged. Good luck to everyone testing.
Here are some test-taking tips and reminders for anyone taking the upcoming standardized test.
Don't be like our friend Leah here. Here are some do's and don'ts of the ACT. Do bring a clear bag for all of your carry-on items. Don't bring book bags/snack bags that are not clear. We don't want anyone sinking anything in. Do bring your school-administered ID or a driver's license. It must be a picture ID. Do bring an ACT-approved calculator. To know the ones that are approved, go to the ACT website. Don't bring your phone or any electronic devices. This includes smartwatches or anything that connects to the internet. Don't forget your number 2 pencil. Don't forget a snack. If you happen to forget, grab-and-go lunches will be available. And remember, if you're going to wear a mask, they will be checked at the door. Good luck on your ACT, guys!
Make sure to use those tips and good luck.
AHS is gearing up for the college application campaign. During the week of October 16th through 20th, participating colleges and universities will waive application fees, allowing students to submit their completed application for fall 2024 at no cost. Please note that seniors must submit the completed application by Friday, October 20th to have their application fee waived by participating colleges or universities. Application fee waiver codes for participating schools will be shared as soon as the Alabama State Department of Education makes them available. There will be daily prizes and gifts, drawings for eligible seniors who provide their counselor by Wednesday, October 25th, confirmation of completing at least one college/program application. Prizes include AHS athletic gear, books, gift cards, waived senior dues, extra graduation tickets, and more. Make sure to take advantage of this amazing opportunity.
To celebrate and highlight the Alabama College Application Campaign, students will be able to request their AHS official transcript to be sent to participating colleges or universities for free by completing a request form in the counseling office. The deadline to request a free official transcript is Wednesday, October 25th.
There are many clubs and organizations students can participate in at Auburn High. AHS recently held a club expo to present these clubs to students and allow them to sign up. Let's go to Haley Yoon for more.
There are more than 50 clubs in our school where students can socialize, promote their passion, and find many great opportunities. Auburn High School is holding a club expo from Wednesday, September 27th to Friday, September 29th in the hallway in front of the cafeteria and beside the gym. We heard about the Club Expo from Ms. Marshall, the work-based learning coordinator of Auburn High School.
The Auburn High School Club Expo this year will be held September 27th through 29th. We invite all of our high school students here to participate. We have over 48 clubs that will be represented on this day from Wednesday to Friday. The Club Expo this year will be a great opportunity for you as an Auburn High School student to connect with all the different clubs and things that we have available here at Auburn High School. It will be held not directly in the gym, but on the side hallways in front or next to the gym. So just come in there Wednesday through Thursday and see all the different clubs that are available so that way you can connect with different things to do this year.
The clubs are going to be split to 3 for each day of the Club Expo, and here's the list. Participating in club activities involves many amazing and fun experiences that can further your curriculum and maximize your high school experience. The Club Expo is a great opportunity to hear about all the clubs in one place to find what you might be interested in. There will be many clubs that are excited to tell you about them, so be there and visit our school page in the school website for a clubs list.
What an amazing resource. Make sure to sign up for any clubs you're interested in.
Next, we have some important announcements and information for students.
This past Monday was the last day of the first 9 weeks. Make sure all of your grades are updated. And happy second 9 weeks.
Next week, we do not have school on Monday or Tuesday. Then, on Thursday, sophomores are taking the pre-ACT. If you are a junior or senior, please be sure to continue doing your schoolwork during your e-learning day. Good luck to all the sophomores taking the pre-ACT. On Friday, we will have a pep rally scheduled for our Beat Central pep rally. Please be sure you're aware of all the next week's schedule changes.
AHS nurses will host a free flu vaccine clinic provided by H&H Immunizations Health Heroes on campus the morning of Friday, November 3rd. H&H Immunizations Health Heroes will be providing flu vaccines free of cost to AHS students. A consent form is required for any student to receive a flu vaccine. Any parent who wants their student to receive a flu vaccine should fill out the consent form on Tiger Tails. Forms are also available for pickup in the nurse's office. All forms are due to the nurse's office by Tuesday, October 31st. No student will receive a vaccine if completed consent form has not been turned in to the nurse.
Auburn High School yearbooks are on sale now. They're on sale for $75. AHS has sold out of yearbooks every year, so make sure you get one before it's too late.
Senior quotes can be purchased for $5 via My School Bucks. They must be fewer than 140 characters and school appropriate. The deadline to purchase is Tuesday, October 31st at midnight. No quotes will be accepted after that date.
Senior ads are on sale now. These must be purchased and created through Jostens. The deadline to purchase is Thursday, November 30th.
Next, we have the weather. Stay tuned. After what we hear from Taylor with sports.
Okay, y'all go. Let's go. Get him on film right there. All right, let's go, man up! Let's go! I will tell you. Somebody take over. Somebody. No shuffle. 120. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Hello Auburn High School, I'm Taylor Gottney with your high school sports. Let's dive right into it. Your Auburn High Tigers have had a roller coaster of a season so far. Let's look at a recap of the first 7 games for the Tigers.
The Auburn High football team has amassed a record of 6-1 on the season with a number 3 ranking. Our first game was against Hoover, a more recent rivalry that has been brought to us. We won with a dominating score of 13-14 and proved why we came into the season with such a high ranking. Jackson Kilgore passed for 200 yards with 2 touchdowns and only 1 pick. The run game was a struggle, but our defense stepped up, leading the Hoover quarterback Noah Schuback and the star Hoover offense to only 14 points. Then, our Tigers came home to play the Wildcats from Enterprise, who drove 3 hours to come to the Duck. It was DeMarcus Ware Day, with DeMarcus Ware being recognized for his Hall of Fame induction. The Wildcats handed us a heartbreaking loss with a game-winning field goal to upset the Tigers. Jackson Kilgore struggled with 3 picks and 0 touchdowns. The defense once again played amazing though, allowing -3 passing yards to Enterprise's quarterback Warren Axton. Then, the Tigers traveled about an hour down the road to face the Dothan Wolves. This game did not disappoint. It went into 2 overtimes. Tremarcus Webb got the game-winning run, and then the Tigers had a goal line stand to hold the Wolves and come up with a heart-wrenching win. After gaining some momentum, the team traveled up to the Capitol to play the Jaguars. This game was an annihilation by the Tigers, and they beat Jag 46-0. What the experts predicted. Then we played another Montgomery team, but this one was at home for the homecoming game. Trinity Pritchett took the Queen's crown, and the Tigers impressed the home crowd with a 48-7 victory. Both offense and defense played amazing. Then, we traveled to the wannabe capital of Alabama and played the #1 team in 5A, the Ramsey Rams. This was such an amazing game, and the Tigers escaped with a win thanks to Omar Mabson and Towns Magoo scoring the only points for the Tigers. Then, most recently, Auburn took on the Bulldogs right down the road in one of the oldest rivalries in the state of Alabama. Auburn now has the series lead, and Griffin McLean proved why he's been a top weapon on varsity for 2 years now. Omar and Henry Allen both played amazing as well. We can rekindle the past, reminisce the future with the playoffs coming up, but the Tigers are playing the #1 team in the state of Alabama, the Central Red Devils. They're coming into town for the matchup of the year. Let's wish our Tigers luck.
Coach Goolsby, the defense coordinator at Auburn High School.
Yes, sir.
I thought they played well. I mean, we ask them all the time to just play with unbelievable effort and energy, and we did. They played hard for 4 quarters, and at halftime we asked them to make sure that they finished the game the right way and didn't go out there because we were up 40-something to nothing, so we didn't want to go out there and just, give halfway effort. We wanted to go out there and finish the game, and they did. So they did what we asked.
Last Friday, with Ramsey being as strong as they are?
It meant a lot. Ramsey was a good team. We had to go out there and just dominate, do our thing.
Yeah. So you had an amazing game Friday. What did you think about your performance?
I think it was pretty good. Could always be better. Could always use improvement, but I think I played pretty well.
Yeah.
We all got a good relation. We all close with each other. Always with each other. We always stick together. So I'll say we really close.
All right, so you had an amazing game last Friday night. What did that mean to you and the special teams unit?
Yeah, it meant a lot. Just having, knowing our offense can get us into field position to kick the field goal, having the line to block, and then JR to snap, and then running to hold, their money as always. So, it meant a lot just kind of setting the tone because we missed, the first field goal from 57 and turned back, got our heads right, made the next 2. So, played a huge role in the game. Just kind of want to keep my head right and, keep, doing my thing throughout the whole season, keep making the field goals, to just put my team in the best possible place that we can be.
Thank you to Coach Goolsby, Towns Magoo, and Omar Mabson for their amazing interviews. Good luck to the football team as they take on Central next Friday. On September 1st, Auburn High legend DeMarcus Ware came back to the school that elevated his career. Let's take a look back at his career and see what Coach Simo thought about his time at Auburn High.
DeMarcus Ware, defensive end, Troy State.
Tonight, a legend will be recognized at Duck Sanford Stadium. DeMarcus grew up a big baseball fan, playing baseball all throughout his school career, leading the Auburn High Tigers baseball team to the Final Four his senior year.
In football was where he was most dominant. He was a receiver and a linebacker. DeMarcus was picked with the 11th pick in the 2005 NFL Draft by the Dallas Cowboys. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler, 7-time All-Pro defensive player, and more importantly, a Super Bowl champion. Coming out of the gates his freshman campaign with the Cowboys, he started in 173 of his 178 career games and registered 138.5 sacks, including his biggest coming against Cam Newton of the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl to seal the game. He will be recognized in the Professional Hall of Fame, the Troy University Hall of Fame, and receive his recognition here, where it all started at Auburn High School.
My name is Matt Seymour. I'm a PE teacher and a baseball coach and an old football coach at Auburn High School. It was a thrill. He's a happy kid all the time. He was very humble, very smart. He was a great teammate, encouraged all his other players to do well. So it was just fun to be around. DeMarcus is always a bright spot. He's always smiling, and he brought that positive energy to our team.
Even though you didn't coach him in football, could you tell that
I did coach him in football.
You did coach him in football?
I was a defensive back and wide receiver coach for him.
So you had him in baseball and football?
Yeah, that's why I recruited him. I recruited him because I was coaching football at the time myself.
I come back here and I see.
A huge thank you to DeMarcus Ware making Auburn High School great and coming back and giving some motivation to our players.
September 1st is now going to be DeMarcus Ware Day, officially confirmed by the mayor of Auburn. Congratulations to DeMarcus for his Hall of Fame induction, and thank you for coming back to Auburn. The girls' flag football team has had a successful year so far. Let's look back at their incredible season so far.
Your Auburn High School flag football team is deep in their regular season. We look back at their stunning success and victories this year. Auburn took on Valley in the first game of the regular season. Following the season opener, Taylor met with Coach Link to hear about the ladies and their big win.
This is an extremely hardworking team. They come to practice every day and are one gear, and that is full speed, and they work extremely hard. Just hope that we love to see them out at the game supporting. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't been to one, it's a great time, and I know the ladies would look forward to seeing everybody there filling up the duck.
Further in the year, the Lady Tigers continued their season with great success, most recently competing in 3 consecutive home games. The team had 2 non-area games and an area matchup with Smith Station. This team has proven talented and hardworking, taking only 2 losses. Brooke Hallman, who has produced incredible stats thus far, has been a game changer for Auburn this season. With their stunning passing yards and completion rates, the Tigers have had a great leader taking snaps. We met with her before their home games last week to hear about this year's team and the excitement of playing at home.
I think we will. We're a really competitive team, so we don't really take losing as an answer, which is a really good thing to get out of the team. That was great because none of us really like traveling, and it gets a little exhausting. But we always have a good fan base, and even like when we traveled 2 hours, there's still a pretty good fan base. We had like almost the same amount of fans as they did, so it's always good having a big fan base. And at home, it means we're gonna have even more people. So.
The lights don't just shine on Friday nights. Come out to the Duck and support the ladies as they fast approach area tournament and playoffs. We wish the ladies best of luck.
Head out to the Duck to support our Lady Tigers as they near the end of their regular season. AHS girls tennis tryouts are coming up. The AHS tennis program is a competitive program that competes in matches and tournaments locally and around the state. Players must be able to immediately participate in match play. It is also preferred that players trying out have an established universal tennis rating. Players must provide their own rackets and have an updated Dragonfly account and physical. The dates are as following: Monday, November 6th to Thursday, November 9th. Good luck to everyone trying out. Boys tennis tryouts are also happening. The requirements still apply with a Dragonfly account and a physical, but the dates are just a little different. The dates are Monday, November 13th to Thursday, November 16th. Good luck to all the guys trying out as well. The AHS volleyball regular season is coming to a close. They've acquired a record of 15-17 with tough losses to Thompson, Vestavia Hills, Enterprise, and Hoover, who are all ranked in the top 10 in the state. But they had the bounce back of the year against an all-state-led Columbus Blue Devils team, winning 3-0. Good luck to the Tigers as they look forward to their area tournament next Wednesday. That's all for sports this Friday. This week is a bye week, so no football games, sadly. But be sure to support all athletic teams this upcoming week with the volleyball area tournament at Auburn High School coming up next Wednesday. And let's take one more look at that game-winning touchdown scored by senior number 81, Griffin McLean, to beat the Opelika Bulldogs.
Has it. Play action. Rolls out. Throwback. Has him open. Gets a block.
Yeah!
He's in the end zone. He's in the end zone.
Yeah!
The throwback with 21 seconds. The throwback with 21 seconds. Griffin McLean for the touchdown. We're tied. Ball game not over yet. Tigers got to hit the extra point.
Hi, Auburn High School. I'm Katie Shockley with all your club information. National Art Honor Society leadership applications are due October 13th. This deadline is firm, so make sure to turn them in on time. The National English Honor Society is a great organization on our campus. Prior to the application deadline, we discussed. Let's go to Joel and Stillman for more information.
If you excel in English, you should consider joining National English Honor Society. This is an honor society that celebrates our outstanding English students. We interviewed two sponsors of National English Honor Society, Mrs. Barnes and Mrs. Bradford. Here's what they have to say. So what are some of the requirements to join the National English Honor Society?
So you need to have a 3.5 overall GPA and a 3.75 in your English classes, English 9, 10, and 11, of any variation of those kind of classes.
And you should not have any disciplinary referrals.
And how can you apply to join National English Honor Society?
You will need to join our Schoology group.
It's a group,
not a course.
Not a course.
And we'll have the code below. So join that group, and then you can find all of the application procedures from that group.
And then do you need service hours for National English Honor Society?
You do not. You do not. You just have to apply by our deadline, which is
September 29th.
And then we'll let you know on the Schoology group if you made it into the National English Honor Society, and then you'll just have to pay the dues by a published date, and then you're in.
Thank you to Miss Bradford and Miss Barnes for the information. The She is holding a short story competition. Check out Schoology for more information and guidelines. Mr. Cox is pleased to announce that the Coxford University shirts are on sale now for $15. Anyone who would like to support the AHS Design Club and look extremely smart should purchase one on My Schoolbucks by Friday, October 13th. Order today. Do it. We've had an amazing 2 weeks of spirit and had so much fun participating at our pep rallies and dressing up for our different theme days. Here's a look at the 2 awesome weeks.
Spirit days really aid in school spirit because in the morning when everyone walks in and sees other people dressed up, I guarantee you that everyone has a smile on their face. They're like, oh my gosh, look at you, you look so great. Oh my gosh, can we take a picture? And like strolling through Instagram, seeing everyone's stories of everyone dressed up, I personally love it.
The dress-up days have been like a steadfast thing throughout Auburn High School. I know a lot of seniors like Toga Day. Toga Day is a big thing that's been going on for at least 10 years as far as I know. It's a big deal. I love the holiday day, the PJ day, like the babies. amazing. Love dressing like I'm old. And then I think just overall it just aids in the school spirit because it just gets everybody kind of up and ready to go that week for homecoming. So I'm pretty sure it's an awesome thing to do. I appreciate it. I think it's going to be a really good thing. I kind of like how these things are going so far. I'm really looking forward to the pep rallies.
It just shows who has school spirit and who doesn't, and it shows, it gets everybody closer. So like, you know, when you're walking around the hallway, you see somebody else dressed up, it makes you want to do like maybe the next day or just put more effort into it.
Pep rally was awesome. The teachers that planned it just did a really great job, and it was neat to see the students leading the pep rally and the teacher dance and getting to see the cheerleaders and all their stunts. I had no idea you could take someone from upside down and stand them up. It was so cool. I think it just shows our athletic teams, football of course, but also we've got flag football and volleyball and everything going on. I think it just shows a lot of spirit in the school and just helps amp up the excitement leading up to these big games.
My favorite thing about Spirit Week is just the community that it builds. Seeing everybody in the courtyard before school, taking pictures, laughing with friends, and just seeing what each other's wearing is just really amazing at building community and getting to know our fellow classmates, because this is our last year and it's really important to get to know everybody and hang out.
Thank you to everyone who participated in these Spirit events, and we can't wait for our Beach Central Pep Rally on October 20th. Here's a look back at the pep rallies we had. Here's Virginia for more information.
Today is the homecoming game. In honor of all the festivities happening around our school, AHS is holding a pep rally for all students to help get us into the game day spirit. Today we are on an altered bell schedule with our pep rally taking place from 2:37 to 3:35. Students can expect to be released by grade level. There will be no checkouts after 2:25 and outside guests are not permitted. Sophomores will be in the auditorium and juniors and seniors will rally in the gym. You can expect the afternoon to be filled with spirit from our cheer team, noise from the band, appearances from members of the football team, and plenty of fun games and surprises. The dress-up theme for tonight is USA, so we hope to see everyone decked out in their red, white, and blue. We met up with several students ahead of today's big rally to hear about their excitement.
I'm really so excited. I get to perform as part of the band. It's gonna be so fun.
I am so excited about the pep rally. I think it's a great way to support our Auburn Tigers, and I'm very excited because we really don't have pep rallies here, and it's super fun.
Excited about this pep rally because it shows school spirit, and I get to hang out with my friends.
Yes, I'm so excited for the pep rally because we're gonna be hype and we're all gonna have fun. We're gonna listen to music and just overall have a great time. And the teachers have a really interesting surprise for y'all. So
I'm extremely excited about the pep rally because I feel like this year, especially the seniors, are really spirited and it's really fun. And I'm excited to see everyone come together and just have school spirit. And yeah, I'm excited.
Support your Auburn High Tigers this Friday at the pep rally. You will need to report to Tiger Connect at 2:45. There will be no checkouts past 2:20. Let's hear more about this.
Anybody can attend the pep rally. It's basically for everybody, just faculty, staff, all the kids. It's just a fun thing for everybody to get hyped for Opelika.
Hope to see you there. Go Tigers! Those were some amazing pep rallies. Go Tigers! Attention students, AHS JROTC is having a fundraiser called Slice the Price of Pizza Card. Each card is $15 and allows the purchaser to purchase one pizza from Domino's and get another one free. Card purchasers can use card for unlimited pizza purchases through June 2024. Our JROTC are selling these cards until Wednesday, October 18th. This fundraiser helps the JROTC program with field trips and military-related events. Purchase this card from the AHS JROTC member today. Contact AHS's First Sergeant General Audain or Lieutenant Colonel Benitez with questions. Our own Lexi Gimperly is making a short film. Here's Joel for more information.
So, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, hi, my name is Lexi Gemperly. I'm a junior and I really like making short films, which is why I'm here to talk about my most recent one today.
So what is the name of the film?
It's called Close Enough. It's about a young boy who wishes he could go back to his childhood, but sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for.
And how many short films have you made?
I've made about 5 or 6. And my most recent one, What's in the Bag, has been entered into 2 film festivals and been accepted, so that's really exciting.
And how long have you been interested in film?
When I was 10, I had the chance to go on a film set and see how it was done, and ever since then, I just wanted to pursue it, and yeah.
And how often do you make these projects?
Every month or so, every 2 months sometimes, I make one, yeah.
What type of people do you need to help you?
Well, anyone who wants to ever come help on one of the short films is always welcome. You can come to room 3126. I'm usually in there, and you can just ask me about it.
How do you get the equipment necessary to film?
Well, I'm in HiDef, and HiDef provides lots of short film equipment, and it's really great to join if you're interested in film or TV production.
And when will this come out?
October sometime, probably.
All right, thank you.
If you're interested in joining, come to room 3126 for more information. Future Farmers of America is selling firewood from now until Tuesday, October 24th. Please see Schoology or Tiger Tales for pricing and pickup information. You can use My School Bucks to purchase with card. Auburn High School's multi-award-winning marching band has been working effortlessly all season and attended multiple competitions. Let's take a moment to recognize this incredible band and all their hard work.
The Auburn High School Marching Band traveled to Pinson Valley last Saturday to compete in their first marching band competition of the year. They got to perform their 2023 halftime show, Pantheon, in front of bands from many other schools. They had an outstanding performance. We got to talk to their band director, Miss Marshall, about their performance.
They won all the 4A class Best in Class awards, so that was for band, majorette, color guard, and percussion, and drum major. We won all of those awards, and we got superior ratings in all of our classifications, which was awesome as well. But then we won the big award, which is like the best band from the entire day, and that was, their award was called Chief of the Valley, and that was for the highest music score and best band overall for the weekend.
Please come out and support our marching band at their next competition. You will not be disappointed.
The marching band was also able to compete at the Lake Martin Invitational last week. They did an amazing job and got the highest scores in marching and the best playing. They also won Best High Brass Section and Front Ensemble. Please come out and support the band in their last competition on October 21st in Wetumpka, Alabama. The AHS Spanish Club is accepting members to the 2023-2024 school year. Join by going to My School Bucks and paying the $18 fee. This fee will cover the club t-shirt and membership for the whole school year. You do not have to be a current Spanish student to join. Please see Senior Andrews for further information. FCS will meet every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. You can look for more updates on their Instagram at auburnhigh.fcs.
Hello, Auburn High School. I'm Mary Margaret Buck.
And I'm Stillman Brown.
And you're watching Tiger TV. Here's what's happening around Auburn High School.
This past week, Tiger TV visited Montgomery to tour the WSFA News Center. We were given a behind-the-scenes tour of all the cool things that go into a professional newscast. We were able to go into the control room and sit behind the cameras during a live newscast. We talked to news anchors about the behind-the-scenes aspects of the job. We interviewed multiple students asking what they found most interesting on the trip.
I like the cameras and how they were programmed, and I just found the whole, control room aspect really cool.
I thought our trip to WSFA was so much fun, and I really thought their ad revenue being the highest it's ever been was really interesting.
Really interesting to see how they ran their news show, because it was very similar to our setup with our control room and with our anchor desk and our cameras. It was all very similar, just a little bit more advanced. So it was really cool to see how they do their job.
Overall, the trip was very informative, and we hope to apply some of the things we learned to Tiger TV. I'm Katie Shockley, and that's it for your club information. Be sure to stay tuned for all your weather information.
That's it for today's episode.
You can keep up with Tiger TV by searching AHS Mass Media on YouTube.
You can also keep up with our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching AHS Mass Media.
And you can now listen to podcasts on Spotify and Apple Podcasts by searching Play Callers, The Tiger's Den, and In the Know on Apple and Spotify. Shout out to Taylor, Max, Reese, Cordy, Leah, Maymay, and Carson for their success recording and gaining listeners. More episodes will be added as time goes on.
I'm Mary Margaret Buck.
And I'm Stillman Brown. And thanks for watching Tiger TV. That's a wrap up. Bye.